Hello everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. I'm very excited to share that DeepSeek has just dropped a demo of their DeepSeek vision language model in small variant. In this video we are going to install it locally and then we will see it on various benchmarks including OCR, VQA and few others. This model is not that new, but the good thing is that it only comes in 16 billion parameter size. It's not huge, and yet it significantly improves upon its predecessors, which are DeepSeek VL, and we already have covered that on the channel. DeepSeek VL2 demonstrates superior capabilities on OCR or optical character recognition, document table chart understanding, and also visual grounding. They have also shared a lot of benchmarking information on their model card, and I will drop the link to it in video's description. One thing is that it's a mixture of expert vision model where we have different smallish model as an expert. It comes in a lot of sizes when it comes to activated parameters such as 1 billion, 2.8 billion and 4.5 billion parameters. As I said, in dense and mixture of expert based vision models, this has shown that it is on par with lot of other models with lot larger sizes. So let's try to get it installed and then we will see how it performs. Let me also give a huge shout out to Mast Compute who have sponsored the VM and GPU for this video. This is a VM which I'm using, Ubuntu 22.04, and this is my GPU card, NVIDIA RTX 6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. Let me create a virtual environment, and while it gets created, if you're also looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, you can find the link to Mast Compute in video's description with a coupon code of 50% discount on a range of GPUs. And now let me install all the prerequisites. And by the way, I will be showing you this demo in a Gradio. So we will be installing the model locally and then we will launch a Gradio graphical user interface on top of it. Everything is installed. Now let me git clone the repo of this DeepSeek VL2 and then we will cd into it. And now we can simply launch our application by running this app.py. And the first time when we will run it, it is going to download the model. You can see that there are 4 shards of the model. So let's wait for it to get downloaded. And while that happens, let me quickly introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are our good friends at AgentBot. AgentBot lets you effortlessly deploy a personalized knowledge bot across platforms like Discord, Slack, and others. It is ideal for open source tech communities and startups that provide user support, and I will drop the link to their website in video's description. And last shard is being downloaded at the moment. And there you go. So the DeepSeek has been loaded in VL2 small and it is running on our local host at port 7860. Let me access that app in our local host. And there you go, it's loaded. Let me make it a bit smallish so that it will fit on the screen. Okay, much better. Okay, so now we can start checking it out. So let me quickly grab some of the images from my local system. Okay, so first up, let's check out the clock timing. So I just uploaded the image of a clock and I'm asking it what is the time on the clock in image. Now on the right hand side, you can set some of the hyperparameters to control the output, but I will keep them to default. Let's click on send. It is running. 10:10. That is very good answer. And it is also explaining its answer. And I don't think so that this is a reasoning model, but they will be releasing the reasoning one very soon in Vision. Another interesting bit which I have found with this model is that sometimes if you don't say that in image in your prompt, like what is time on the clock in image, sometimes it doesn't give you the correct answer. So if you are using this model, I would highly recommend that you use this in image. For instance, if I For example, reload it. Let's see if it does that this time. So I'm again going to select this clock image, and I'll just say what is the time on clock. Let's see what answer it gives this time. You see, it has given us the wrong answer, 12:34. But if I say, might have to reload it, but let's try it like this. What is the time on the clock in this image? There you go. This time it is correct. So you have to say that you want to check it out in this image. Pretty weird, I would say. Okay, anyway, so let's try out few more. I'm going to do now OCR, and I will first do the English one because especially in OCR it is quite good. And I'll say extract the text from this image. Let's check it out. Let's also check our VRAM consumption because it is loaded fully onto our GPU. It is consuming over 37 gig of VRAM, so it's a big model. And there you go. So let's check it out. Yep, looks quite good because not only it contains English but also a few of the other languages, and I believe it has done a very good job. Okay, next up let's do Arabic OCR. So I have just given it an Arabic image, just a newspaper clipping. Let's see how it deals with it. Yeah, looks okay, maybe not. I'm not sure. If you're an Arabic speaker, please confirm what do you think about it. But just looking at it, I believe there are quite a lot of mistakes. Anyway, so but I will take the Arabic speaker's advice on this one. Let's check out the Persian. Let's see if it can do Persian. So it says no, it is written in Arabic script without being able to read or translate directly. Okay, so it is not able to do that. No problem. Let's do a Chinese one then. Hopefully Chinese one should be good because this model has a Chinese data set. Let's check it out. I believe the Chinese looks good by just looking at this ANSI script. What do you think? Looks quite good to me. So English and Chinese OCR is pretty cool, I would say. Really good stuff. Okay, let's do some bit more OCR but with the chart and table understanding. Next up, I'm asking it to describe this chart, which is a comparison. So it is saying the bar graph, correct, compares two graphic cards, RTX 5090, 4090 across three different benchmarks. Very cool. And then it is giving, if I quickly read it, Cyberpunk. Yep, that's correct. Beautiful. So OCR is really good. It has correctly identified the stuff, and some of the stuff is not that visible, but still it was able to read it properly. Some of it was a bit blurry. And now in another one, I'm just giving it this chart. And in this chart, we have some journal, its circulation and comments. Comments are the frequency. So I'm asking it in the image which journal has the lowest monthly circulation. So not only it includes some OCR, but also some analytics. So let's see how it goes. And there you go. It has given the consultant pharmacist, which is this one, and it has 6,000 monthly circulation. This is outstanding, really. Very good stuff. Okay, let's see if it can understand human emotions sort of thing. So I've given it this image, and I'm asking in the image why the couple is looking at each other in this way. It is saying they are likely gazing into one another's eyes during their wedding ceremony. Why they are gazing like that? Let's see if it remembers the previous chat. Very nice. It is saying that as part of their wedding ceremony, where couples often look at one another during vows or exchange rings. Okay, now in the next one, I'm just going to ask you to identify an object, such as in this one, I'm asking it to identify the plant, and it says there are no visible plants present near the bench where she sits. I'll say look closely behind the bench. Let's see if it is able to do that. It is checking, it is working. You see, it is hallucinating the red color of the number 125. There is no sense in it. So, just to give a chance to model, I just reloaded the video. I will upload the image again. There you go. So, I reloaded it, and this time, model has identified it quite correctly. It could be a Gradio issue, but I think we just have to also be bit specific with our prompting here in this way. Okay, next up, I have given it this image and I'm asking it, I'm in Colombo, Sri Lanka at the moment. How do I go to the location shown in the image? So now it is doing some of the stuff, but it hasn't identified it. So maybe I just need to make my prompt bit specific. I'll say first identify the location in the image and then give me a way to reach there. Let's see if it is able to do it now. Okay, the location depicted in the first image is not identifiable. So it is just a bit confused that it is still thinking it is in Colombo, whereas it's not. It is Madurai, India. It's a Meenakshi temple. So let me reload it and then ask this again. There you go. Now it was able to identify it. I'll ask it, how can I reach there from Colombo, Sri Lanka? There you go. Now it is able to identify both the source and destination, and then it is also acknowledging it's an international flight. So look, I believe really good model. I can't wait to see the reasoning stuff in the DeepSeek VL2 small. That would be real icing on the cake. Let me know what do you think. If you're looking to have more models from DeepSeek and you want to see how to install them or just to see how they perform, just search my channel. You should be able to find heaps of models there. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps. Thank you for watching.